Hey everybody, this is Tammy, the Fibonacci Princess from the Fibonacci room here at Simpler Trading. I just wanted to give you a quick setup that I see here in MasterCard, and it was a request in the training room today here at Simpler Trading. So yes, every Monday from 3 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I am in the training room giving beginner Fibonacci lessons and also taking chart requests for anyone who is a member of Simpler Trading. And this is one of the requests I got today for MasterCard. What I like about MasterCard is that we are above the 200, we are above the 50, and the 5 and the 13 are on a buy. Now, we have to be careful because they are trying to cross over to the downside here, but as of right now, you have all of the moving averages on your side, and it is a royal setup. And I do really like this cluster because it's got a couple of 100%, a couple of 618s, and a 786 inside of it. So that cluster setup is going to be 370.19 to 373.19. What I also like about it is that we have not met the target off of this more recent high to low swing, which is 414.05, and then the second target is 430.01. Now, if that low from today is in place, I can go ahead and give you some resistance and a target off of the more recent swing here, okay? And of course, that target's going to be 401.12, and then let me label that resistance for you, 386.21. to 387.07 is what I think it says. Yep, that's correct. But just remember, that resistance and that target are only good if today's low is in place. Okay, so we've got our setup, 370 to 373. Now we're going to look for our trigger. See if we've gotten a trigger yet on a 1-minute chart, which would be good enough for a day trade. I'm going to load my 834 template here. We have not gotten a 1-minute trigger yet. Okay, so when it triggers, that blue line will cross the red line. So your setup is here. Your stop is going to be just underneath, of course, unless you want to put it underneath this next point of symmetry, which is also by itself a setup. But you have your setup, you're still waiting for your trigger, then you will enter the trade, and then you will manage the trade. And what I mean by manage the trade is when we either get into these extensions off of this smaller swing at 401 or the extensions off of the larger swing. I want you to trail up your stops because you can use this setup, but you can also still use that larger swing target. All right, everybody, that's what I've got for you here on MasterCard. I hope you have an awesome rest of the day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me